Okay, so I have flown down in my lovely Asp Explorer to this system here. What is the system? The rope. This system in the Pleiades sector. This ABWB2-4, which looks like a very unassuming system. It's got a lovely scoopable star in the front here. A Class M star, which I've just fueled up on, and a collection of rather... Well, that's spinning rather fast. Oh, I haven't scanned it. Spinning very fast, so is that one. Anyhow, apart from a couple of very fast spinning bodies, it's pretty bog standard system. Boring even. You'd skip over it. However, I've been told there's something very special on this system. So we'll just set our target there and head off. Now, what's so special about this system, I hear you ask? Well, a few months ago, or perhaps even just a month ago, now I'm not even in Super Cruise, am I?
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm an idiot. I'll get there a lot faster. It's going to take a year in sublight, or it's going to take... It's going down. It's going to take less than 6 hours, I know that for sure. Hopefully a lot less than that once I get my speed up. So the problem is, anything in this game that has gravity affects your speed. So a star obviously has immense amounts of that. But once I get away from the star and other bodies, you can see my speed down in the middle of the screen there by the radar, the top right of the radar. I'm going 17 times the speed of light now, and I shall get at that body in about 3.5 minutes. So, yes, a month or so ago, somebody found something very interesting on this planet, and it turned out to be a crashed alien ship. And I have visited an alien base, or looks like a fort. Some people think it's actually a map to another location somewhere else, but it looks like an old ruined fort. But definitely odd, and it had alien items there, alien artifacts. And I've been there, but I haven't been here. This is a crashed alien ship, which they think is a scout ship. Now, the reason they think it's a scout ship is a bit of a cheat, because someone actually looked into the code of the game. You mean I'm in a game? This isn't real? There's my hands. This has to be real. There's my feet. But no, evidently this is a game, and someone got into the code and found a tag for it, referring to it as a scout ship. Now, the very interesting thing about this, hey nerd, is that... Oh, about to do the loop of shame, I'm coming in too fast. No problem, I'll try and do some gravity braking on the planet if I can get close enough without face planting. Yeah, so this crashed ship... Let's scan this planet. Looks to be of a totally different nature to the fort that I found with Chris a few weeks ago. Okay, so we've done our little scan, so whilst I'm here, let's have a quick look at the system. So now I've scanned the body, I ought to be able to see it in here. Sorry, I keep losing my train of thought here. So pretty bland white body. Now we will be going to this research facility because they've set up a research facility about 15k away from the crash site. We will be going there for reasons I'll be explaining later. But it does look as though, as the research facility is in the light side of the planet, then I guess so is the crash site, so it should be daylight, which is lovely. Because this could be a tidally locked planet, in which case it's always going to be in the sun. What are these halo things around the planet? Do they signify anything? They can't just be... I mean, you wouldn't... It takes time to put these things in. They must mean something. Anyway, another mystery of the game. So... yeah, so this crashed alien scout ship looks organic in nature. The fort looks very... not, I wouldn't like to say man-made, but it looks like a completely different technology. It looks more traditional, shall we say. So this is a different, possibly different alien race to the fort discovered. Sorry, I'm having to concentrate a bit now. There's the research. Oh, the research facility is in the dark side of the planet by the looks of it. So I think that's going to be my target. I do have latitude and longitude. Yeah, it's in the frickin' dark side. Well, that doesn't...
Flight engaged.
Well, I guess the system map doesn't 100% reflect current events. Okay, I'm coming in very steep. Very steep. So I won't get a glide if I keep coming in this steep. Let's try and fly away a little bit. So when that bar, I'm at about 65 kilometers, when that bar gets to the DRP, which is the drop, it will drop into a glide. But if I'm too steep, it won't glide. Yeah, I'm going to be too steep. Okay, to hell with it. It just means if I come out in a glide, I can, well, glide very fast for about 30 seconds and cover an immense amount of distance on the surface very quickly. But unfortunately I'm too steep, the glider's failed, so I'm going to have to thrust it. So full power to engines. Oh, perhaps I was aiming at the wrong thing. I'm not doing very well, am I? Okay, yeah, I've messed this up. So let's get back into frame shift. Try that again. What?
4, 3, 2.
Just ejected a heat sink, so I started to warm up, but I didn't think it was that hot around here. Certainly not now, got frost on the glass. Oh, piss. Excuse me. Too low and dropped again. Well, we got about 15 kilometers closer. I'll wait for the FSD to cool down.
Frameshift drive charging.
Perhaps I should get a little bit more height before I try the approach again.
4, 3, 2.
I'm building up heat a lot. I've got plenty of heat sinks. That's the one thing about exploring. You want to have plenty of heat sinks. If you get caught by a star, you'll be able to shed that heat. So let's use my old trick of flying upside down. I've gone past it. Oh, this is turning into a right clusterfuck. Where is it? There it is. There's the research facility at 77 kilometers away. So that's getting a bit closer, but this should be a lot better. So my glide is only about neg 35. In fact, oh my god, I think I can see the crash site. So where it's got the research facility 35 kilometers in front of me, if you look above that circle, oh no, I think that's just a bug, it's snapped down here. Okay, well there's the research facility. Very nice. You can see the red flowery things are heat pumps.
Lakon, Mike Uniform Delta. This terrestrial port is under Imperial rule. Observe traffic regulations when approaching the facility.
Okay. Yeah, the red flowery things are heat pumps, so they're basically bleeding heat off into the atmosphere. Well, it hasn't got an atmosphere here, but bleeding heat off into the into space to help cool everything down on the station. Now, it's about, as I say, it's about 15 kilometres from here, I think, the crash site. And I don't know if this is the one in the crater, but I do have coordinates, so the coordinates are... In fact, I'm just going to pause the recording here, so it probably could take me ages to figure out what direction to fly in. Okay, and I'm back. So, what I did was I got out of the game and went to a site on the web where you can calculate distance and bearing using latitude and longitude. So, my current latitude and longitude is -25.6 north and 98.6 east. So, I know my target destination is -26.37 and 97.7, so it's extremely close. But using this little calculation tool, it tells me that I need to be on a heading or a bearing of 226. So if I slew round to 226, and I should be pointing at it. I say should be pointing at it. No, what's that? There's a ship. It looks as though there's a ship in that direction anyway, so perhaps there's a ship hovering over it, which makes it very easy to find. So let's head off in that direction. It also tells me that it's about 124 kilometers away, but as I'm using an Earth-based calculation device, and I'm on a planet that's probably smaller than Earth, judging by the gravity, which is only 0.05, is that a ship? It's probably a lot closer, but it should be in this, along this direction. Hello, what's that down there? Lights on. Ah, okay, the ship's a lot closer than I thought it was. Now, let's just take a look at this. What is this? This is an Imperial Dreadnought class big bastard ship. But lucky for me, it's hovering directly over the crash site. Let's take my flight assist. Yeah, take my flight assist off. Bullshit!
Taking damage. Hull critical.
Okay, so, sorry about the cut, but some bad languages involved. As you saw, I got close to that massive, great Imperial, what would you call it, Dreadnought or something? Does it appear on here? No, too far away, which is a good thing. But yeah, that massive capital ship opened fire on me without provocation. I mean, I did get a bit close to it, but should it have shot me? Well, I guess I'm 75% friendly with the Imperials, with the Empire. Yeah, I'm a freaking Duke, for Christ's sake. They shouldn't have shot at me. But I'm also 98% allied with the Federation, so I guess they took me as a Fed. So, lesson 1, children, is when you've just flown 450 light years to get to a... Well, no. When you've flown 450 light years to get to your destination, always park first. That way, if you do get exploded, you will respawn at the last place you landed, and not 450 light years away. Okay, so let's land at this facility first.
Approval granted. Please land on designated pad number 05.
Okay, land at pad 5. Lights on. Gear down. Landing gear. Oh, I'm... Oh, idiot.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Wrong button.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Descend to flight level 300.
Landing gear deployed.
Just realised I haven't got voice attack on, which helps me give voice commands to my ship. So let's pull it down. It's very low gravity world this, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, good, I'm down. So, I've landed in my Explorer ASP, which I've taken all the way to the centre of the galaxy. Nerd. And to Shack Station, or the newly named Colonia. Yeah, I need to redo the paint job, it's wearing off a bit, isn't it? So now that I've landed, if I do get killed, which is probably unlikely now, I will respawn here and not back at that other station. I don't think I need anything from this station. I think I'm tooled up. The only thing I want to check is that I've got my Scarab, which is the little surface reconnaissance vehicle, or SRV. Yeah, I've got 2 of them by the looks of it. Fuel 45%. Why is the fuel 45%? Odd. Right, okay, we are ready to go. So, this little T6 taking off there. So we are ready to get this exploration on the road, or in the air. So let's request launch. Prepare for takeoff.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff please. Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
Okay, here we go. So this is the research facility, which was set up to
Landing coupler disengaged. Please
gear
take
up.
note of oncoming traffic when leaving this facility. Thank you.
So where it's spun me round, I've lost my bearings. Where it's there? There it is. So we want to fly here now. I'm giving this freaking ship a wide
Mind your
berth.
language.
Yeah, well, you'd swear too if you just had to refly halfway across the freaking bubble.
You
So,
are clear to resume own navigation. Have a pleasant journey, Commander.
Yeah.
Thank you for your business.
yeah, well, thank you for giving me a landing pad. That's interesting. That just went green. So am I friendly with them? I'm not going to fly up there again, in case he attacks me again. But anyway, I think I can see this crash site. Lights on.
Lights toggled.
Thank you. So what we need to do... Yeah, it's got to be it, hasn't it? There's ships directly above it. Why have they put a battleship above a crashed alien site? There it is. One crashed.
Flight assist off.
HUD off. One crashed alien ship.
Landing gear deployed.
So it looks like it's flying in this direction when it crashed into the ground.
Flight assist on.
Talking of the ground. HUD on.
Landing gear retracted.
What?
What?
Why did you pull the gear up? Computer,
Yes, Tim.
you're an idiot.
I'm sorry, Tim.
Yeah, you better be. Gear down. Right, okay, let's land this.
Landing gear deployed.
The other thing, are my lights actually on? No. Oh, there we go, that's better. Yeah, so it looks like it's travelling in that direction, going up the canyon when it landed, when it crashed. This is going to be handy, I'll be able to keep my spotlights on. And we're down. Okay, good, engines off. Full power to shields. So,
Full power to shields.
yeah, thank you.
You are welcome, Tim.
Oh, for the love of Christ. Could get me a new computer when I get back. Okay, so this is for Commander Crispy Bacon, who could not make it out this far because 'tis a long way. If we just take a look at the galaxy map a second. I am here in the Pleiades sector. And there's the bubble up there. Now where were we? I think we were somewhere around here. Perhaps a bit closer then. And I wasn't too far from Desia, which is 438, which makes sense because I think it's about 447 light years away we were. So Chris could have come down in his dropship, but because it's only got a 10 light year jump, it would have taken him like 3-4 hours to get here. So unfortunately he couldn't make it. You might be here for the other 2 crash sites because there are 2 other crash sites in this area. Not on this planet or even in this system, but in this area. Anyway, let's get the Scarab out and go take a look.
Drive assist on. Low gravity warning.
Let's just reverse it out. Oh, I can't. Go forwards then. So hopefully my ship will stay there, it won't take off. Well, this looks to be a bit of the ship. And as you can see, I'm on low beam on dip. As you can see, it does look, well, it looks a bit like a cucumber. But it definitely looks alien. HUD off. Definitely looks alien. And it looks very organic as well. Very organic. Now, the lore in Elite is, as in, you know, canon, has a war going on like hundreds and hundreds of years ago with an alien. What's that on the ground? There's green stuff on the ground. With an alien race that got dubbed the Thargoids. I think because on their ship's hull, when someone first spotted one, it had what looks like lettering that looked like THAR, which obviously wouldn't have been English lettering, but it just looked like lettering. So from the THAR, they got dubbed Thargoids, and Earth and humans went to war with them, and that was the basis for the second game, I think. Elite Encounters, was it? Which I never played. I played the first game back in '84, and it did have Thargoids in it, which you used to be able to shoot at, and they'd generally always win. They were really overpowered. But anyway, so we went to war with them, and oh yeah, it's very H.R. Geiger, but looks as though they're now back. Whoops.
Whoops indeed.
But this is definitely some organic nonsense going on here. This is definitely alien. Unlike the base that Chris and I visited, which was alien, but not horribly alien. This is organic material. I mean, look at that. It looks very much like the Alien. H.R. Geiger's Alien. It's pretty cool. But if this is a scout ship, yeah, look at that. It looks like a wing. Space Dragon. That does look like a wing. Well, it could be a wing. Could be a wing. Oh, it's a shame Chris isn't here. I'd like to have explored it with him, but he couldn't make it. So it looks as though that's another wing sticking up there, and another one sticking up there. I don't know what that is. This looks like the heart of it. Is that like an engine? Is that the living quarters? This looks like it's got gills all around it. It's getting a bit closer. Oh, I'll go around the outside like a buffalo girl.
Chassis integrity compromised.
Sure that dreadnought's not going to do anything. Oh, there's a little bit of jetsam over here. Is this another wing? It possibly is. Yeah, it looks like another wing. So it must have had about 4 or 5 like propeller blades on it. Is there another one over here? Oh, what's that? Oh no, it's just fluorescing. So as I say, I think this is the first crash site that a player found, and there have now been 2 more crash sites. This one is just an alien scout on its own, but I think the other ones, I don't know if they're different ships, but certainly one of the crash sites, the other crash sites, has got human ships at. Crashed human ships as well. So it looks like there was a coming together of ships. So whether there was a fight or whether they all crashed into each other, judging by how aggressive the aliens were in the original game, I'd say it was a fight. But yeah, it's very spooky. Can I actually get this debug camera inside? Ooh. Certainly get close. Oh yeah, I'm inside. Yeah, but unfortunately, yeah, the world breaks down at that point because it's not been mapped from the inside, hasn't been given any shaders because it doesn't need any, because you should never be able to see it. Or it's some alien cloaking technology. Probably not, eh? So there you go. That's an alien crash site. So let's just reverse out of here. Oops.
Whoops indeed.
Get around the front. So it doesn't look as though there's anything to interact with or anything to pick up. So how big is this thing? Let's park my buggy next to it and get a feeling for scale. So if I park right up against it, hey, touch the alien. So, just for scale porpoises, can I get in and see me in the cab? So there's me sitting in the cab, and there's the scarab, which is quite a big thing. It's probably the size of a van, and there is the alien. So it's pretty big. It's probably the size of my ship, isn't it? That body part. The body part's probably about the size of my ship, if not bigger. I mean, I don't know how much of this is below the ground. It could be a fair percentage of it actually subterranean. I can hear an engine. Or can I? Something gurgling. There's that fucker that shot me. They are beautiful ships. When you get close, that ring at the back is actually spinning. I think you can just see it spinning now, even from this distance, to give it artificial gravity. So they've got like a whole ring world in there. And they are massive. It's probably about that ring is probably about 4.5, 5 kilometers across. It's a big ship. And it doesn't take very well to visitors, I found out today. So yeah, rather spooky sight. It's a shame there's nothing really here to collect or do. I mean, I could be rather stupid and try shooting at it. Before I do that, no, there's nothing I can... Shall I shoot it? See, I don't really want to be a vandal, but... Well, let's shoot some of this wing. Yep, it's dead. Nothing comes off of it. Unlike the barnacles, when you shoot the barnacles, stuff comes off of it. But everything here seems to be... I've run out of power. Everything seems to be invincible. Okay. So there you go, one crashed alien ship, probably Thargoid in nature. Now, the other reason for coming out here is there is a race going on in this area. A ground race. It's called Kick the Alien. And it's basically a race from the research facility that I just landed at out to here, and I think you have to drive in just in front of where I am into the sort of centre of the alien crash, and then turn around and drive back again, which I think the round trip's about 27 kilometres. And if you do that, you're in the chance with winning the race. You're racing up against loads of other human players. So I'm going to take part in that. So I've never taken part in a race in this game before, so I thought I'd give it a go. So I wanted to come out here to get an idea of where it was, what it looked like, get the fascination out of the way first, and then come out and do the race, which is what I'm going to do next. So there we go. On my way out I shall have a little aerial recon, figure out the best way to drive here, because the shortest way ain't always the best way. Oh my god, it really does look proper alien, doesn't it? So there you go. That is hold on. That is Alien Exploration number 1. On the Pleiades sector on AB-W B2-4. Ooh. Ooh, come on. Now I'm stuck. Oh. Brilliant. So, I shall save you the embarrassment of me trying to get back in my ship. I thought I came out from the front. It fitted before, didn't it? I got stuck on the back. It's going at speed. Oh, there we go. Awesome. So there we go. Exploration number 1 done. Number 1. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll upload this video, and then I'll upload the little rally video of me coming out here in my SRB from the base. Yep, thanks for watching. Bye.